It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound, and I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying, but what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Tonight, we're diving into the 5 most disturbing encounters ever recorded. These clips will make you think twice about ever stepping into the woods alone again. In October 2022, Creepy Outdoors uploaded a video of a camping trip he took to an unnamed forest in the middle of nowhere. He recorded everything he saw as he explored the woods. When the YouTuber is sitting by his campfire, he hears sounds out in the distance. He chooses to investigate where the sounds came from. When the man walks through the pitch-black woods with the only light being from his flashlight, the situation took a much darker turn.
Oh, hi. What? I need to get out of here. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. That was creepy. I need to get out of here.
A high-pitched voice calls out from the darkness of the woods. "I see you," acknowledges the possibility that it could have been another camper. However, he also mentions that he'd been in these woods many times and had never seen anyone else in them. Furthermore, if it was another camper, it would be an incredibly creepy thing to call out to someone else in the woods, knowing the kind of fear it would likely instill in anybody. Fortunately, the man made it back to his campsite afterwards and didn't hear the voice ever again. This YouTuber was not aware of the danger that could happen. But what if you are, and still go there, all alone and in the middle of the night? In 2021, YouTuber Mattfield spent a night in a dark cave in a remote part of Australia. This adventure began after his friend shared a disturbing experience from that same cave and dared Matt to spend the night there alone. After walking for about 4 hours, he found the cave and climbed down a man-made ladder to explore it further. As he crawled through various holes, he started hearing rocks falling near the entrance and the sound of an animal moving around. At one point, he mentioned feeling like he was being watched, and things became more unsettling around 11 p.m. when he started eating his baked beans for dinner.
That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my God. That was the sound. That is the sound. Did you hear that? Look at my arms. I got full goosebumps. It's the chains moving when I climb down the ladder. It's a big, heavy, thick chain. Wind can't move that. Holy.
Despite the calm night, the chains inside the cave began to move, suggesting that someone or something was there with him.
That chain moved just then. It is 100% now. I heard it before. I'm 100% certain it's the chain that I walked in, that you climbed down into this cave on. It's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even forecast. Holy. Oh my God. Look. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this is fucked.
Okay. Well, I've got my backpack back on and I'm booting on out of here. I just heard a sound. It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound and I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours after I checked in with you guys, so it would be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that sound was not normal. I'm getting out of here.
After the eerie noises stopped, Matt decided to stay near the entrance for the rest of the night. A few hours later, he heard hissing sounds that resembled human voices, but upon searching the cave, he found nothing that could be making those noises. The most dangerous encounter he could have had was with a hostile squatter living in the cave, although it's unclear why anyone would choose to live there. Fortunately, Matt left the cave safely as soon as the sun came up. He never returned to the haunted cave again. If you think sleeping in such places is a bad idea, then wait until you hear about the next story. In April 2020, a kid named Noah decided to go truck camping in the forests of Sun River, Oregon. He drove deep into the forest, thinking he found a good spot to camp. On his first night, he was woken up by sounds outside his truck. Listening carefully, he realized they were footsteps, and he assumed it was a person. He grabbed his GoPro and started filming.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. Wait, he's touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm so scared right now. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
Someone outside knocked on the truck and tried the door handles while Noah sat inside, listening and unable to do anything. Luckily, his doors were locked, so no one could get in. After several minutes, the footsteps finally left. When it got light outside, Noah drove back home. He found handprints all over his truck, especially on the back window, from someone trying to see inside. There were also many handprints on the door handles from someone trying to get in.
Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
the fact that someone was out there in the middle of the night was very strange. It couldn't have been a police officer because no one identified themselves, and the person didn't have a light. No one ever posted an update about the situation, suggesting that Noah never found out who was outside his truck that night. Now that we know the woods aren't safe at night, what if you live right next to them? In 2013, a man named Phil Pauling uploaded a video to his YouTube channel. The video showed Phil out late at night in his neighborhood in Mission, Oregon. He claimed to have heard strange noises outside just a few minutes earlier, which is why he went out. When he reached a nearby forest, only about 200 feet from his house, he heard the noises again and started recording.
January 21st, about 11 p.m. I'm a couple hundred feet from my house, and you hear it going off in the background right now. Kind of sounds weird. Kind of sounds doggish, hyena-ish. I mean, that almost sounds like laughter. It's actually gotten closer since it started. It's probably only 200 feet, 300 feet from me right now.
The recording captured the strange sounds for a while, and then gunshots echoed from the forest.
I think that was a gunshot.
Many people in the community had reported hearing similar noises for about 2 months before Phil's recording. However, what exactly was making those noises remains unknown. If you find this a creepy story, then brace yourself for what you're about to see next. This video features GoPro footage of 2 dirt bikers riding on a remote forest path. Throughout the video, the bikers are seen speeding down the trail. However, this would soon become nearly fatal. As they continued, they suddenly encountered a steel cable strung between 2 trees at neck level. At high speeds, this trap could easily be deadly for anyone who didn't notice it in time. Luckily, the lead biker saw the cable just in time and managed to avoid it. The bikers considered waiting to see if the person who set up the trap would return, but ultimately decided against it. The identity of the person responsible for setting the trap remains unknown. If the 2 dirt bikers had not been so alert, I wouldn't known for sure if they would still be alive. Luckily, we didn't have to find out. So that's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.